Hello everyone, my name is Claudia E. I'm the audiologist at the Lovelace Hearing Center. Today I'm going to give you a brief of what we do and how we work here. I'm going to start by presenting the staff. We have two audiologists. One of them is Lily Beth Lugo, and then me, Claudia Puig. We both have doctorate degrees in audiologist. We have our customer service representative. Her name is Cherish Delgado, and she's in charge of everything else. We see the patients, and she just schedules patients, give them support in what they need. We also have an MA, medical assistant, that give us support, cleaning the hearing aids or anything that we need. We have 4 ear, nose, and throats that give us support to the hearing center, as well as a physician's assistant. What we basically do is a hearing center, so we test hearing. A hearing test, it's basically 30 minutes, so we do a couple of things. We start taking a look in your outer ear, make sure you don't have any earwax. We do a middle ear testing. We make sure that you don't have any fluid behind your eardrum, any pressure coming from your sinuses. It can detect perforations too. And then for the hearing part, we check your hearing levels as well as how your nerve works. We check how well you can distinguish words at a good volume, which is nerve function. Once you have your hearing test, we basically go through it with you. There is a slide here where it explains to you what exactly we do. We test a range of frequencies that are mostly speech related. So we want to know how the patient hears in the speech range. And let's say with that, we can figure out if you have trouble understanding consonants, S, F, like if people talk to you but you hear them but you cannot understand, or if just you can't hear pretty well if somebody's talking behind you. And then the word recognition part, it's where we know if that nerve, once you have a loss, it's strong enough. So that's basically what we do. Once you have been diagnosed with hearing loss, we work off with all the treatment. It will depend. If your hearing loss is coming because you have a eardrum perforation or fluid in your middle ear, then before we audiologists do anything, you're referred to the ear, nose, and throat physicians. They're prepared to correct perforations. If the hearing loss is medically treatable, then they'll take care of you. If you have what it's called sensory neural hearing loss, which is mostly permanent hearing loss coming from your inner ear or from your nerve, then the next step is the hearing aids. Hearing aids, there is a lot of skepticism around hearing aids. In my opinion, if you need hearing aids, it's a good point in time to have them, because nowadays they come in rechargeable technology, so you don't have to be changing batteries every 3 to 5 days. We have special equipment to calibrate them, or exist special equipment to calibrate them, and then they can be adjusted over time. Especially, I like the ones that go over the ear. There is a lot of hearing aids, and a lot of people ask me, why over the ear and not in the ear? Well, the answer is simple. The ones that go over the ear are much more functional. They're easy to repair. They're easy to calibrate. They come in rechargeable. Some of them have Bluetooth technology, so you can control them with the phone. If you have been diagnosed with hearing loss and are considering hearing aids, there's 4 points that I think are important. One, it's the brand of the hearing aid. Why is that important? It's because you want to go with the brands that do have some research and development, because then you're getting a device that's good quality, that's going to be long lasting, 5 to 7 years. The second one, it's what service is attached to it. Hearing aids sometimes needs maintenance, needs parts to be changed. Sometimes they need to be repaired. So you want to make sure that wherever you get your hearing aids, they offer you a 3-year warranty, deep cleaning for them, that all the parts and maintenance are covered, and that you need a place that can respond for you. The third point, I think it's important, it's what's the degree of your clinician. You want a doctor of audiology. Doctors of audiology go to school for 4 years and they study really in detail amplification. So if you go to somebody and it has a doctorate degree, probabilities are your hearing aid is going to be well calibrated. And then the fourth and most important for me is that you want a hearing loss that's calibrated to your ear. And if you have hearing aids and you have never had real ear measurements done, that's a red flag there. You want the hearing aids to not only be suited to your hearing loss, but also to your ear canal. Making sure, once the hearing aid is on, that it's sounding right, that's not too loud. And most importantly, that's correcting your hearing loss as it's supposed to. In terms of what we offer here, we do work with bundles. So if you have been diagnosed with hearing loss and you are going to start the treatment in our bundles, it includes the 2 hearing aids, it comes with the charger. All of the follow-ups appointments are included. So over the years, we track your hearing once a year, and then we recalibrate the hearing aids as needed. All of the parts and maintenance are covered. There is a 3-year warranty on all of the hearing devices. And as the hearing devices, it's a medical treatment for hearing loss. By law, there is a 45-day trial period. What does this mean? Let's say you were diagnosed with hearing loss. You started wearing hearing aids and we worked together for a couple of weeks and you're like, this is not for me. In that 45-day window, you can always give them back. That rarely happens here because we have good equipment to calibrate them, and as we follow up with the patient pretty often, we make sure things are right. And other services that we do in this clinic, let's say that in the hearing test we found some earwax, we're able to remove it, or we have the ear, nose, and throats that help us with that. We do custom hearing protection, so we have a couple of variety. If you go shooting, we have digital custom earplugs. If you have a history of ear infections, we do swimming plugs so water doesn't come out in the ears. If you live around a noisy place and you need sleeping plugs, we also do custom sleeping plugs. And ones that have been popular lately are the filter plugs. So these are plugs that can be worn for concert, and they're filtered, so they protect your hearing, reducing a little bit of noise, but they still give you the ability to hear conversations or the music. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions or if you'd like an appointment. Thank you so much and have a great day.